There are places on this earth that seem to exist beyond the reach of ordinary imagination. Places so extraordinary that standing within them feels less like travel and more like stepping into a dream. Zhangjiajies National Forest Park in Hunan Province, China, is exactly that kind of place. It was the first national forest park ever established in China, designated in 1982, and it has since become one of the most visually breathtaking landscapes on the entire planet. What makes it so remarkable is not just its scale, but its character. Thousands of towering sandstone pillars rise dramatically from the forest floor, some stretching hundreds of meters into the sky, their peaks often disappearing into swirling clouds and morning mist. These are not gentle hills or rolling terrain. These are vertical walls of ancient rock, carved by millions of years of erosion, standing like silent giants across a vast and ancient wilderness. The sandstone quartz pillars of Zhangjiajies are unlike anything else found in nature. There are more than 3,000 of them scattered across the park, each one unique in shape, height, and character. The tallest among them, known as the Southern Sky Column, soars over 200 meters above the surrounding landscape. These formations were created over hundreds of millions of years as water, wind, and time slowly sculpted the rock into the dramatic vertical shapes visible today. Lush green vegetation clings to every available surface, with trees and shrubs growing directly from cracks in the stone faces, adding layers of vivid color against the pale gray and amber rock. Waterfalls thread their way down through the formations, catching light as they fall. The entire scene shifts constantly depending on the weather and the time of day. At dawn, golden light filters through the mist and paints the pillars in warm amber tones. By midday, the deep green canopy below contrasts sharply with the pale stone above. At dusk, the whole landscape turns to shades of purple and rose. Beyond the dramatic geology, Zhangjiajies is a living, breathing ecosystem of extraordinary richness. The park is home to hundreds of species of plants and animals, many of which are found nowhere else in the world. Ancient trees grow in dense clusters along the valley floors and ridge lines, their canopies forming a continuous green carpet when viewed from above. Rare wildlife, including the Chinese giant salamander, clouded leopard, and dozens of bird species, make their home within the park's protected boundaries. The Swaxiu Valley and the Golden Whip Stream wind through the lower sections of the park, their crystal-clear waters reflecting the towering formations above. Walking along these streams feels like moving through a living painting, with every turn revealing a new composition of rock, water, and forest. The air carries the scent of pine and earth, and the sounds of birdsong and flowing water create a natural soundtrack that is both calming and deeply immersive. To help visitors experience this landscape from every possible angle, some remarkable feats of engineering have been built within the park. The Beilong Elevator, meaning 100 Dragons Elevator, is the tallest outdoor elevator in the world, rising over 300 meters up the sheer face of a cliff and offering views that are simply impossible to describe in words. The Tianmen Mountain cable car stretches nearly 8 kilometers, making it one of the longest cable car rides on Earth. Glass-bottomed walkways extend out from cliff edges, allowing visitors to look straight down through transparent floors to the forest hundreds of meters below. These structures do not diminish the natural beauty of the park. If anything, they reveal it from perspectives that would otherwise be completely inaccessible, turning the experience of visiting Zhangjiajies into something that engages every single sense and challenges every expectation of what a landscape can be. Zhangjiajies is the kind of place that does not simply impress you and fade from memory. It settles into you. The scale of it, the silence between the pillars, The way the mist moves through the valleys at first light, the sheer improbability of those stone towers standing tall after so many millions of years, all of it leaves a mark that no photograph can fully capture. It is a reminder that the natural world still holds wonders that exceed anything the human mind could invent, and that some journeys are worth every single step.